Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. And here I am at my detour. The destroyed village of Mist? Doesn't really look destroyed. Well, I guess they forgot to throw in a different image, or throw some or show some of the disastrous effects that the bomb ring had. Anyway, that mysterious fire. Anyway, when we come back here, we can actually enter into the fireplace. Go figure. And if we go far enough, we can run through here to some secret treasure. A gold hairband, which is really good. That's useless. And another ruby ring. And we can cut straight through, go down, and we'll find the very useful apparition rod. And I'll equip some of this stuff momentarily. I'm just going to run through the rest of the town here, collect some other treasure, and not really so much odd as it is nice to see that it makes a lot of sense. Move out of the way, thank you. There are bomb fragments laying all over this town, which would make a lot of sense, but a lot of the time in games you don't get stuff like that. So it's nice to see that you actually get some. And if you go through here, 1 and 2 more. That's a total of 3. It would have been nice if we had those prior to going to Mount Hobbs, but oh well. Anyway, here we can buy something that's actually really useful. The dancing dagger. You can get one for Cecil too. It's not based on stats, it's not any stronger than what he's using. The legend sword, the legendary sword. See, it actually drops his attack. But like Rydia's rod earlier in the game, if you use it as an item, it deals some non-elemental damage that's actually pretty good. So I'm going to give that to Palom so that he can deal some pretty good damage. And of course use it as an item as opposed to using it just as a normal attack. The apparition rod is very good. It further increases his wisdom stat, and it also it doesn't also increase, but it has the effect when used as an item to cast the piggy spell, which is very useful. And you can use that to disable a lot of enemies at different points. The gold hairband increases wisdom, which is the black magic stat, and that doesn't really help Porom all that much, but I think it also reduces the MP cost, or is that, maybe that's in future games, I can't exactly recall. All I know is that it would be really good for Tella, except it's female only. So did it show plus 3? And oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Oh well, either way, it's very useful to have, and yeah, she's got more wisdom now. No big deal. It's better than the triangle hat in my opinion anyway, so that's pretty much what I came over here for. Nothing really useful in the armor shop here. Yeah, we don't need that. Anyway, I will meet you on the other side of the Cave of Mist. Okay, we're back. But before heading over there to Baron, where it is logical to progress with the game, I actually want to make a pit stop here at the Chocobo Forest. It smells like Chocobo. And while here, where is it? You're going to use the Gasol vegetables, or the Gasol greens in every other translation of every other Final Fantasy game. And the fat Chocobo appears. Basically, considering your inventory is limited in this game, you are given a nice option to be able to store things that you're not going to use for a while. I'm going to store the silver apple because, like I said earlier, it's going to be used on a character toward the end of the game. And for the most part, I'm not going to store much else. Most of the things I'll either make use of or can stick around because I can manage getting rid of them if I need to, and I'll probably forget to take most of the other ones out before I need them. So anyway, that's what we can do here, And now we can finally try and break back into Baron Castle. Let's go. What? Don't I look like your commander from, you know, a couple weeks ago? Yeah, we can open the door, but we can't get in. So we're gonna have to find another way in. How are we gonna find another way in? Let's see. King is more erratic. And there's the monk. Well, let's see. What else do we have here? Does anybody say anything about it? No. Probably not. Anyway, this door is locked. I wonder what key opens it. The Baron key. And this leads to some secret treasure. 1,000 gil. And if I remember right, is it this one? There is one of these where there's a secret passage within a secret passage, but I guess it's not here. No, just some more money. It's always good. This is the Ancient Waterway. And here we will... this is how we're going to sneak back into Baron Castle. And there are some new enemies here. Including some fish. And I got surprised. That's not going to help. And they're going to attack slowly, apparently. This is where the difficulty really starts to spike if you're not making proper use of your MP. You can run out of MP really quickly, especially in this area, because it's relatively long and the encounters are pretty common. In order to take out these guys, you want a Bolt 2 spell. Should be all we need. There might be one straggler or two. The ones in the back are the splashers. They're a little stronger than the fish from earlier. Fly killer. Anyway, I took them all out. I'm going to need to heal. Oh well, I'll do it later. Let's get some treasure now. And a high potion. Another. And a Wrath of Zeus. The Wrath of Zeus you'll want to make use in this area. Probably in this fight. That'll work. Anyway, we've got a couple new enemies here. Well, I think all three of them are new. They are all weak to lightning, or no, the ones in the front are weak to lightning. Both the gators are weak to ice. And this is why I have, let's get some healing in here. That's why I have Yang set up the way I do. Aw, man, really? I expected them to fall a lot faster than that. Is because Yang has both the Thunderclaw and the Ice Claw. So most of the enemies in here are weak to both, or either lightning or ice. So it makes sense to kind of have that set up. All right, let's go with another Bolt 2 spell here. Let's see if I can get that off before Yang gets his turn. Maybe. Maybe. Yes. No. Apparently it's kind of locked off there. There we go. And I should just need an ice spell to take out the weaker alligator on the bottom. The Gigaskater's the one on the top. Yeah, definitely weak to ice. And Yang. Wow, that's a lot of damage for this point in the game. Yang can really take out enemies here. And of course I used his build-up command, which I mentioned before is takes twice as long or double the normal time and deals double damage. But you can use it to kind of delay his attack. So if you decided to use, say, Yang's build-up on someone in the back row, then cast a spell or used a battle item to take out the enemies in the front row, you would have a better chance of hitting the guy in the back row from the front row once all the other ones have been taken care of. And this is a new enemy, Hydra. These guys are weak to Bolt, but there's another way we can deal with them as well. And I'm not sure how many enemies in here you can use this strategy on. I know there's a few of them anyway. I know these ones work for sure. And eventually, once we get to Tella or Palom's turn, that's not helping, Yang should be able to take out this one. He does not have it. I wonder if they're susceptible to the piggy status. I know they're susceptible to the toad status, which is right here, and it only costs 7 MP. And once you inflict enemies with toad, their physical attack and defense both drop to next to nothing. And you can take them out pretty easily and not have to worry about taking any damage. Very nice. And apparently Palom's going to take forever to try and cast a spell. Piggy and Toad can often be used interchangeably, so definitely want to make use of that if you can. And here's another new enemy, lightning fish or lit fish or whatever you want to call them. These guys, as the name suggests, are actually immune to lightning. They absorb it. So you don't want to use lightning, and since the other ones are weak to I'm not sure. Yang's attack might just be absorbed because he has the Thunderclaw. We'll find out. But since the guy in the back is weak to ice, I want to just cast an Ice 2 spell. Hopefully take out the gator in the back. Oh, it just does reduce damage. Okay. Here's that dancing dagger. Let's use that on this one here. And these gators can hurt quite a bit. Of course, they would have hurt more when you could have initially run into them last time we had Tella. And the, oh, what waterway was that? See, with the dancing dagger used as an item, Palom can do more physical damage than even Cecil can. And Palom's safely in the back row. And here's another new enemy. Wow, all at once too. Look at that. Anyway, the flood worm in the back will continue casting a tsunami, that one, type spell. And in order to stop them, there are a number of methods you can use. One, you want to use build up in order to take them out. This is one of those times where delaying can work quite well. The other thing you can do here, until it's running out of MP, so you want to use bolt to take out the front ones and build up to take out the one in the back. But you can also use leave the toad spell. The piggy spell may work as well. You can also use the confusion spell. Is there a confusion spell in this game? Probably is. I don't have one. Not there anyway. Anyway, let's finish him off. There we go. Not too hard. Although I am starting to run low on MP, so I may want to start using the Osmo spell that Tella has. Spiderweb, that'll be useful for later. And you want to go back in... Oh no, I'm going the wrong way here. Okay, you want to go over here. There we go. Down, and out this way. Through this path, and straight up. And after that battle, we can get some Hermes shoes, which would be helpful later. You can go down and take the long way, or you can head up here and take a little shortcut. There we go. And through here we go. And in this area, we can actually run into one new enemy. And hopefully I will find him without having to run around off screen. That one was not it, unfortunately. No, that one contained a bunch of enemies. And there we go, I found the new enemy, finally. We can run into more Baron Guards here, and there are two ways to take them out, either with the Bio spell, or beating them down physically, or there's the crowd control method. These guys use the mini spell, which is annoying, so you probably want to go with crowd control, cast the Toad spell on them. And... oh jeez. Oh, I do have one lucky mallet. Look at that. And we're full size again. You cast the Toad spell on these guys. You can also... and he shouldn't be able to do much of anything. You can also cast the Toad spell on those octopus, the Hydra enemies from earlier, the alligator or crocodile enemies. They're susceptible to it. as are the Floodworm, or as is the Floodworm, I guess. Anyway, here we have a save room! Alright, so I'm just gonna skip past the save point for now, and pick up the Ancient Sword, which really sucks. The reason why it sucks is it's actually weaker than the Legend Sword, and it has 20% lower attack accuracy. So it's not very useful. I'm running short on MP, but I don't need to use that because there's a free healing point right inside this next area. If the game will let me get that out before I run into another battle. Anyway, we have arrived at Baron Castle, and in order to get in, we need to head down here, slowly, because there's no dash button in this version, and enter in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head up here, take a rest in the bed, because oh, that's the wrong one. That's the jail. I went the wrong way. Tower. I meant to go in the tower. This one, up here. This will lead to Cecil's room, just like it did before, though apparently I forgot. Anyway, yeah, even though it's the middle of our invasion, we can still rest. And that's a free healing point, so if you wanted to, you could go grind in the sewers there. I don't need to, but that's entirely up to you. Anyway, we're all set and ready to go for next time, because next time we're going to continue our trek into the castle to find Sid. That's what we're supposed to be doing. I know what we're doing. Okay. So next time we'll find Sid, and probably some surprises as well. Alright, see you guys next time.